Great to see you here. Welcome. It's Happy Tuesday. Frostek, I have no idea what you just said. I assume that's hello. Oh, hold on. Bear with me. Turning on my headphones. Okay, fantastic. Lovely to be here. Thank you everyone for joining us. Sorry for the short delay. We were just talking about some very exciting stuff here in the Alpha Impact offices. So we have an amazing agenda tonight. We've got Lim Bryan, hello. Frostek, Andreas, looks like a great lineup so far. Thank you for joining us. So I'm adopting a bee swarm that will make me a beekeeper or bee master. Bee master. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Love your enthusiasm. Not quite sure what you're talking about, but very happy to have you with us here, Andreas, in the community. So tonight we're going to be talking about, again, this is going to be a somewhat interactive session. So it's not just going to be me talking the whole time. I want to get your views. I want to get your thoughts. I want to have a conversation. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Tesla's announcement today. I have a thesis of what I think Tesla is saying with this earnings update. Did they sell Bitcoin? Did they buy Bitcoin? How does Tesla look at Bitcoin? They've actually released earnings to talk about this. Next, we want to talk about Amazon. That's on the news as well. We also want to talk about staking, but first and foremost, let's talk about beta signups. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you to our beautiful, lovely, amazing website designed right here in-house with the Alpha Impact team. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to take a look at our beautiful website. How do I share the screen? I've forgotten how to do this. See, this is the problem when you get old. Okay, here we go. We are loading, loading, loading. All right, Alpha Impact. So here we go. We're here. Now I've got it on light time mode. I'm sure we have some Europeans for whom it is still daytime. This is the beautiful daytime version of the website for all of us, all of those European viewers. So this is us. This is the, you can see we're progressively rolling out stuff on our website. The community has been very supportive, and one of the messages we've heard loud and clear is that we need to have functionality for our token, use for our token. Of course, when our platform launches, that's going to be happening every single minute of every day. However, we wanted to give you the chance. So the most important thing you can do to help us today, if you've not done it already, is to sign up and join Alpha Impact. It's very easy. Hayden, Doge Master, this is a fake email, testhayden@doge.com. It's a super easy process. We just want to hear a few details from you. You could tell us how you heard about us, CoinGecko, and how much would I invest in crypto? Well, I'd probably put, if I was going to start, if I was a brand new first timer, I'd probably be somewhere here, and you press the join button. So that's all it takes is 3 clicks of a button. It's super easy. So of course, you can move up the queue and invite a friend. So there's always that as well. So let's go back to the channel. We're gonna hide this. We're gonna be having me back. Wow, we've got a full house tonight. Amanda, Andreas, Frostek, Ariel, Amanda. Well, hello, Ariel. You have a mysteriously similar sounding name to someone that works very closely with us here in the office. Good girl, Crypto. But Pioneer Awards. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. So let's let me just actually ask the audience. I want to talk about this Tesla thing. So yes, Frostek, it's that, Ariel. So Tesla, now what's the view here? Do you let me ask the audience, and the question is, do you think Tesla has sold any BTC? So let me know what you think. I've got an article I want to share. Max22, hello and welcome. Tesla. So I'm going to pull up this article. We're going to talk about this in a minute. So I want to see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments, did Tesla sell Bitcoin or did they hold Bitcoin? So I'm just looking at something here. I'm going to come back, be here very soon. No one's answered. Max, what do you think? Seems like you'd have a view on this. Do you think Tesla has sold any of their BTC? Also, is anyone watching us on Twitch? I feel like that used to be where everyone went, and now we don't seem to get much. They didn't sell. Max, okay. Okay, Andreas, sounds very cool. Playing Bomberman with your son and building beehives. I thought you were talking about crypto, but I guess not. So, Frostech, you think they hold? Well, let's take a look. You know what? I'll go through one of the articles first, and then so let's go through this together. Obviously, this is it's okay, Max. We haven't looked at the earnings call either. We're very focused on the alpha impact scenario. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at these articles. So Tesla records 23 million in Bitcoin-related impairments after cryptocurrency's second quarter plunge. So they announced impairments, which I thought was an interesting use of. Accountants are amazing. They make things seem like they are not. They at the end of March, they said their $1.5 billion investment was worth $2.48 billion based on the price at that time. So let's see what else happened in this beautiful story. So, oops, sorry, I went down too far. They referred to Bitcoin only once, and in February they bought 1.5 B worth of Bitcoin. That's billion, and at the end of March that was worth 2.48 billion. They reported a gain of 100 mil during the first quarter, helping boost profits to a record high. And the gain is actually accounted for as a reduction in operating expenses, suggesting that it flipped some of its holdings as Bitcoin rose that quarter. However, as we know, the price of Bitcoin has gone down, and the drop in value of Bitcoin shouldn't affect earnings as long as Tesla hasn't divested. So that's a different way of reporting investments than other companies do. So the big story here was that the operating income of Tesla was very, very high. So let's take a look at another article. Elon Musk Tesla holds its 1.3 billion position. So this could have been pretty bearish news. It seems to suggest later in Q1 the company trimmed its Bitcoin position by 10%. It looks like they sold right at the top, or it must have been some point in March. SpaceX now also holds. I see. So this impairment, and by the way, guys, we're just ending. We're not going to talk about Tesla for too much longer. This impairment is actually the worst value that it could have hit in the quarter. So there you go. That's the answer. They didn't sell. All right. Next up on the agenda, let's talk about. Does anyone here own shares in Tesla? By the way, I got out of Tesla quite a while ago and went short, and then exited my short. I don't own anything, but is anyone here a Tesla investor? So let me know about that. And can I also take a poll? The FUD, DeCalo, nice to see you. The FUD has been coming in heavy. BTC has been holding very strong regardless. It's very impressive. We should probably talk about Amazon. Now, before we talk about Amazon, there's conflicting information on this. Let me ask the channel. It looks like there's 11 of us here. That's a great number. The community is growing. That makes us all very happy. Do we think that Amazon is holding Bitcoin and will accept Bitcoin at some point in 2021? So there's 4 months left in the year. Let us know what you think. I'll share my view, but first we can take a look at this. So let me know what you think, guys, about Amazon. For audience. Will accept BTC in 2021. I'll share my answer. I think that it's inevitable that accept BTC is interesting, right? Because there's two ways of accepting BTC. You can accept BTC in exchange for, actually, let me, at some point they will accept crypto. Not sure if it will be BTC or a stable coin like USDC. Guys, I'm just gonna put you on mute for a second. I need to say something to someone in the office. I'll just put myself on mute for 5 seconds. Okay, I was trying to see if we have anyone in our Twitch channel, and it appears that we do not. So at some point they'll accept crypto. Not sure if it will be BTC or a stablecoin like USDC. That's interesting. I think stablecoin could be a very interesting way for them to touch the crypto space, so to speak, without actually having any issues with the volatility. However, accepting Bitcoin doesn't mean that you actually have to hold Bitcoin on your balance sheet. There's all kinds of vendors that are out there that, or kind of merchant service providers, these companies that are like a fintech add-on to businesses. And what they do is they allow you to accept Bitcoin. You still get paid in whatever your currency is, so you don't touch the Bitcoin, you don't hold Bitcoin. They just go and sell that Bitcoin on your behalf. It's actually not that complicated to do. So yeah, keep in mind that a lot of companies can touch crypto without actually having to hold crypto, which is not what Elon did. Elon said they're going to sell some, or sorry, Elon said they're going to hold it on their balance sheet. So my guess would be that there will be a recovery this quarter, and Elon will sell some of his Bitcoin. He doesn't want to be the CEO that pulls things down. Okay, good feedback, guys. Good chatting. Should we talk about staking a little bit? I'm interested to hear your thoughts and let me know. Oh, here's a quiz. Here's a quiz question for the channel. We've got some viewers here. How many staking pools do we have open right now? It's a trick. Well, it's not a trick question. There is a right answer. Quiz. How many staking pools do we have open right now? Get that right. I mean, there's not that many possible answers, so I'm keen to see if you guys get it right. So I'm going to show you our staking pools in just a minute. I'm going to do this before I start sharing the screen, because if I share the screen first, it just slows everything down. So we are loading in the background. So how many staking pools do we have? I'm keen to hear. Okay, 4. Any other guesses? Going once, going twice. Any other takers? 0. No, that's not the correct answer, Frostig. I can confirm it is not 0. But it looks like you had some too soon. Van, I just hit 10% of my MantraDAO single asset staking today. Increased my impact stack by 10%. Been doing it for 3 weeks, so pretty pleased. Frostek open for stake now. Decalo 4, too soon. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting closer. We haven't actually found the right answer yet. So I'm going to show you the staking possibilities that are out there right this moment, in time, today. It's going to be amazing. So, all right. So we're going to show you 6. No, it's not 6. Good engagement tonight, guys. I'm super happy to have everyone here. So, all right, it's time that we lift the curtain, lift the kimono, and wow, there's so many things on our website. I don't look at this website often enough, clearly. Okay, so it's time. Let's do the big reveal. So it's going to be 5. It's not going to be 5. It's not going to be 6. It will be 4. It is not 4. It's already 2, Andreas. Frostek, it's not 0. So it will be 4, I think, in 2 days' time. But as of right now, no, it's going to be, today it's 3. And lift the kimono, I think that is a saying. It is 3 today, and now it's going to be 4. So, and Andreas, if lift the kimono is not a saying, I've just made it as a saying. I mean, I think it's it makes a lot of sense. And here in business, we're all about sayings. So, you know, consultants have their sayings. They say, let's not boil the ocean. We all have our sayings that we have to adhere to. So that's one of mine. You could use it free of charge, not going to invoice you. So let's go take a look. I'm going to share my screen. Show on screen. Let's start off with our amazing friends over at MantraDAO. So we have 2 opportunities to stake here at MantraDAO. Now this is a variable APR, which means that you can stake these tokens, the LP tokens, and you'll earn 164%. That is a variable APR, which means that it goes down the more and more people come in. But what we've seen is that people have kind of petered out, and this 164 is pretty stable right now. There's also the single asset staking pool, which is currently at 144. So you can see I've participated in these only for the purposes of actually demonstrating. But yeah, so you can see these are here. So this is MantraDAO. These allow you to, you can see here, there's an unstake button. I haven't staked in this one, but both of these allow you to unstake. And then here, oh, this isn't clickable. Oh, so this is the alpha games. Oh, maybe it's not. This is the, I think the old ones. Okay, so clearly alpha games is not the right thing to click. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay, so we have two pools. One is open now, one will be open later. So the one that's open right this minute, that we've just opened it a few minutes ago, is this one. So this is a 240% APY, and it is a 7-month HODL period. If you stake at least $500 worth of impact, you go in the chance to win a goodie bag, and we'll actually let you choose the goodie bag. So we're going to be choosing someone who stakes at least this much worth of impact. So it's $500. And if you stake that much, and this is actually an impact ETH LP pool. So that means that it's not for normal, just normal tokens, it's for the LP tokens. So you're adding value, you're adding liquidity. So you get paid 3 different ways. You have the chance to, well, if you add liquidity to this pool, you're gonna be earning a percentage of the transaction fee every single time there's a transaction. Number 2, you're getting this 240% APY. Now, unlike MantraDAO, where the APY changes over time based on how many people are in the pool, this is actually fixed. So if you put in a fixed amount, you're going to get that 240% APY. So that's an annualized yield. So that's number 2 ways to win. And then the third way is actually if you put in at least 500 worth of LP tokens, then you have the chance to win a goodie bag. And we will let you choose your goodie bag. So we're going to be announcing that a little bit later. I think we also have to let you know who won the Alpha Games 2 contest. So let me come back to you with that. So this is 240. Now, we've listened to your feedback, and a lot of people have said, you know what, I like this MantraDAO thing, but I want to get the same return all the time. I want to lock in my returns. So this is really great because it's, you know, at the start of the pool, it's very high, and then it decreases. But obviously the benefit of having this staking pool is that you lock it in, you get the same amount. So this is going to be a 7-month pool, 240% APY for LP staking, and then 140% APY. This is an 11-month hodling period for the single asset staking. So this one is launching later this week, I think in 2 days' time. So let's go through and take a look at what this looks like. Stake now. You go through. I'll actually put my address. Oh. My address. Okay. Well. Okay. Amount to stake 1. Oh, I see. So, okay, clearly I'm not the right person to do this. I've not done something right. We're going to be actually releasing a video on how to do this, so stay tuned to that here. I guess this would be like my MetaMask address. This is the contract address. So anyway, you go through, you press the buttons, watch for the video where there's 6,000 LP tokens left. So you know what? I think I can actually do this, but I don't want to show you my MetaMask address. So okay, so Frostek, you got it right. 2 on MantraDAO and 1 on Alpha, but that's after I already told you. So let me just copy my wallet address here without showing you the screen. I don't actually need you to see my wallet address. This is just my staff account, but let me grab this. So, okay, hold on. Assets. Okay, I do actually have some Uni V2 tokens. So what I will do is, let me go back. I just want to do a little demo here. Okay. Anyway, we'll come back to that. So any restrictions for staking excluding registration period? Yes, so the registration period for single asset staking will be open for, I believe, I want to say 6 days, starting today and ending on, ending on, I believe it's going to be Tuesday next week, so, or Monday next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Yeah, so I think this is open until Monday next week. So Frostek, does that answer your question? about the staking. That's the registration period, and then there is an early withdrawal period for this, but it's only after 6 months, so it's only 1 month early for the LP staking. And then for the single asset staking, there's also an early withdrawal period, so it's after 6 months. So these are a 6-month commitment, but something you should think about is the fact that the market is, we've kind of started to come up again. So I'm feeling very positive about that. And then the other question I wanted to ask, this is not related to staking, not related to anything alpha impact. Wanted to talk about, so we've talked about Tesla holding Bitcoin, and we've talked about Amazon. Who do you think should be next in terms of, who do you think is the next company that's going to come out and offer some kind of, or announce that they're doing some kind of crypto stuff? So, question for the audience, who will be the next major company to announce they are doing crypto stuff? Ooh, I want to talk about Goldman Sachs, but I'll wait because I want to see you guys. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. DeCallo, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Google. Frostek, what do you think? What do you think Google is going to be doing? I'm interested to hear your thoughts because there's a Google is a very complex organization, and I'm sure they're looking at this very closely because they have some very smart people there. In fact, I have some friends that work at Google. I'm sure they're chained to their desks, still working. No matter what time zone they're in, they're probably still working. So hello to all my friends at Google. Max22 gaming companies, very interesting. What specific use case do you see for gaming? I guess Steam is probably one. All right. There is some news I wanted to talk about Goldman Sachs. So we're going to be talking about that in just a moment. Google. We definitely know Twitter is happening at some point. Very interesting. DeCallo, do you have that on good authority? Is this like what's your level of certainty? There you go. Anyone who watches the show Billions will know what I'm referring to. So level of certainty is a famous tagline. Yeah, so DeCallo, keen to hear about your thoughts on Twitter. Let's go talk about Goldman Sachs, actually. So where are we here? Goldman Sachs. Whatever, I'll just Google it. Goldman Sachs. Oh, actually, let me just show you this super addictive thing that I've been using. This is, oh wow, BTC is pumping. This is the 1 second chart, which shows you that something is happening. I started speaking and Bitcoin started to rally. Coincidence? I think not. From, it looks like 37.4 all the way up to 37.9. That's pretty substantial. Something must be happening. There must be some news event. So I think we're still screen sharing. So let's just go take a look. Bitcoin in the news. Yeah, Bitcoin's rallying. Something's happening. All right, let's go to where I was going to go and talk about Goldman Sachs Crypto Equity DeFi ETF. So now we've seen, and I just want to talk about this a little bit as someone who has had some legal training or has had legal training. The SEC has basically rejected every single possible application for a crypto ETF. They've talked about market manipulation. They've talked about everything. So this is a little bit different. This is not a crypto ETF. This is a DeFi ETF. Now let's take a look at how this is different from the other applications. So this is an ETF that would offer exposure to public companies in decentralized finance and blockchain. So it's pretty sparse on the details. But basically, it's an equity ETF, which means that unlike all the other ETFs that are trying to own crypto, with all the problems that are out there with crypto, according to the US government and the SEC, this one is actually not focused on crypto. It's focused on the equity of the companies that do stuff in the crypto space. So it looks to produce investment returns that correspond to the performance of the Selective Decentralized Finance and Blockchain Index. I've never heard of this index before. Australia, Canada. Now Canada is very interesting. They have, and I'm Canadian, I've worked on a transaction on the TSX, and Canada has listed quite a number of crypto companies on their stock markets in Canada, specifically on the TSX secondary board. So that's the Toronto Stock Exchange. So yeah, the SEC is currently reviewing over a dozen Bitcoin ETF and has delayed decisions on several of them. VanEck and WisdomTree have filed for Ethereum ETFs, and Goldman's filing seems to be the first DeFi-related ETF application. So the whole idea here is, well, if we can't get the SEC across the line with crypto, let's get across the line in terms of an ETF that touches companies, so the equity of companies, the shares of companies that are in the crypto space. So that's a big news. Bitcoin, it looks like, is, let's go take another look at this. I'm just addicted to this 1 second chart thing. 3808. You can see there's some sell pressure coming now. Okay, let's come back. Bill Stern, baby. Well, that's yeah, that's interesting. So what else is on my agenda? I had a list somewhere. Hold on. Can't find it. The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is the market. So let's go take a look. I showed you the 1 second view, but let's take a look at the, a slightly longer term view now. So, oh, I've already got a tab open. Okay, we're going to go back. We're going to look at the chart again. This is not a technical analysis show. We're just going to be talking about the markets. What do we care about? We care about crypto. So let me get rid of some of this stuff that's just a bit crowded. This is clearly, and remember, I always told you we'd recover. And I think when I previously spoke to you, this line was here. So I was saying we're going to recover to like this 45, 46, 47 area. I've moved it down just a little bit to touch where we are. But the conservative thing to do would actually be just to leave this and say, all right, well, here's where we're going. We're going to 42, 43, and then kind of upwards from there. So we've seen a clear rejection. We were previously in this downtrending, and we've seen this has just gone crazy up. So let's just look at the monthly chart, because I think this is always, and there were people last week that were saying, oh, this is it, crypto, it's going to be a 4-year bear market. We'd never actually go down for, if you go back, you could look at the whole history of crypto. This 2018 period, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, this is one of the only times we've had 6 red months. If you go back all throughout the history of Bitcoin, there's always green months in between. And so it was looking to me, and certainly to us in the office, that there was no way that we were going to be having month after month after month. I mean, this would have been theoretically the 4th month that was red. So we were kind of overdue for a bounce, and that's what's happened. So let's look in a little bit closer. We'll go to the 3-hour chart. Oof, okay. So yeah, you can see where we were in this descending triangle. Now we're in an ascending one. I don't even know where I would draw the line now. That's the problem. It's like, where do you draw there's no support. It hasn't been enough time. So in the, I mean, clearly that's not going to hold. There's no, if you look at the angle of that, it doesn't even, a few months ago, it didn't fit that pattern. So let's just get rid of that one. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be, yeah, so we're clearly, above this line. Let's zoom out and look at where the support has been previously. So we've had support. This is a possible area of support. This like 40 is always an area of support, right? You saw a rejection here, rejection here, rejection here. You kind of had support here. This actually went through 40, but it's been this, somewhere in this range that I'm hovering. That's been the kind of crucial range. So we'll see if it goes up. I think that's a clear rejection, and we bounced off, and we'd be looking to break and then go up to 47. So that's all we're going to talk about for TA today. I don't want to spend too much time talking about TA because I feel like I'm like a school teacher and need to keep everyone excited. So I think we've kind of come to the end of the structured part. I'm just wondering, oh, the goodie bag. Let's talk about the Pioneer Awards, and then we'll talk more about one other thing, and then we'll go to open mic. All right, so I know that I haven't shared the screen, so bear with me, guys. Oh, this is so cool. My team is just amazes me at every step of the way. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to share the screen. We are going to find, this is the Pioneer Awards. So this is beautiful. Look at this beautiful banner. I think it's awesome. It's fantastic. So you've been invited to the Pioneer Awards. Effectively, we have a prize and we're nominating users who help us drive engagement on the platform. So what that means is we're going to be inviting you to join us. You have to register and give us some details. You'll be, there's an application process, so let's just go through this. Oops, what happened here? I don't know what happened. Oops. Oh, the form is now closed. Okay, I guess Pioneer Awards is not open, but let's go back. Talk about the goodie bag. So you can buy impact tokens, stake impact tokens, become an LP. So this is how you go in the draw to become an LP for 500 worth. You earn 240%. Watch our AMA to find out if you won the goodie bag. So you get back your tokens plus 240% APY. And if you are selected as a winner, you'll receive your tokens back plus an additional goodie bag. And we will let you choose what you want to have. So you can choose Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uni, or BNB. So it's a mystery prize. We're giving away some. Really excited that you guys are here. And this is the APY, 240% on the LP tokens, 140% on the single asset staking or naked staking. So we call it. And then just sign up. That's the key thing. So, okay, let's go back. We'll hide this. So that's all I have in my formal agenda tonight. So what we'll do now is we will go to the open mic portion of the evening. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know your questions, comments, or anything else. Questions, comments, or anything else that you'd like to discuss. So let us know. We're always keen to hear from you. And I believe the staking contracts that we've launched are going to be open for, I think I said 6 days. Winner for Alpha Games 2, will we announce it now or later? Well, I definitely don't have the winner in front of me, but I think we need to answer it. We need to do this now. So we will announce, I'll just say right now, we'll just announce it tomorrow in the AMA. So stay tuned. And I guess we'll be providing the wallet address. We'll be saying like, these are the last 4 characters of the wallet that wins. So if that person is, has got in, then please contact us. So that'll be announced tomorrow. And we have 3 staking pools open. It's very exciting. We have MantraDAO, 2 MantraDAO pools, both open-ended. You can withdraw anytime. And another one, this Ferrum staking contract, which is on our website. So that is what's happening. We're always happy to be here with you guys. Let us know if you have any other questions, comments, cries of anguish, feedback, opinions, what else? Musings, philosophies, anything you want to discuss at all. Otherwise, we'll close it off. Oh, I have an idea, actually. Should we do like a payment card, like a crypto.com style card with Alpha Impact? Like, would that be something that you guys would be excited about if we offered something like that? Something we're thinking about. There's no announcement. I haven't said we're doing it, but which platform is your favorite platform for crypto analysis? Glassnode. Frostek, my favorite platform for crypto analysis is Alpha Impact. DeCalo, have you thought about a referral program to expand the project reach? I'm sure we have. There's a couple of things that we need to have, and let me just talk about our roadmap at this stage. So, actually, let me get the Antler video, and I can share that with you as well. So let me just load that. In terms of referral program, let me talk to you a little bit about our roadmap. So where we are today is we're in this beta testing phase. We're increasing the size of the beta testing. and that's rolling out as we speak. So we anticipate from there, then we're going to signals mining, and then we're going from signals mining into the trading competition that we run for the traders. So as soon as we get to that point, then of course we're going to be highly, highly motivated to get more and more people on the platform. So in our minds, the referral program really works when you have a really compelling use case and we're still kind of releasing. So it does take time. It is a complex organization, but or a complex piece of software to build. Frostdeck, I do use Glassnode, but the problem with Glassnode is that all the on-chain data is the same from everywhere else, different. Sorry, so it's heterogeneous data. So on-chain data, source 1 will say one thing, and source 2 will say another thing. So I wanted to share a link with you from my WhatsApp, if it ever loads. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting a link, guys. I know it's distracting when I'm not talking to you and I'm looking at someone else. So slow. Okay, so I'm just rolling in a group chat. Oh man. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find this link to share with you. Oh, here it is, here it is. Okay, I'll share this. So feel free to check out our, that's the performance on, or not the performance, the video. And then let me also share a quick video with you to let you know how to do staking. And we'll make sure that's ready to go as well. So I'm just loading my emails. I still use emails. So I'm just getting a link to share with you, which we're very excited to share. It's just loading super slowly. All right. I'll just come back and see if there's any other questions. Yeah, so we're still technically in open mic night, so let me know if you have questions, comments, cries of anguish, feedback, anything at all you want to discuss. And then I'm just getting a link to share with you to how to stake on Alpha Games 3. By the way, let me know if it's laggy at all. I'm really interested to make sure that the quality of our videos are good, especially for those watching live. So if there are any comments at all, just let us know. Okay, I have the link. I'm copying it. I'm coming back. Callo, how soon can we get images from the beta app? That is a great question. Let me investigate. So I'm publishing the name of, the Medium articles that we're posting. Boom, done. Quality on YouTube is perfect. Well, thank you, DeCallo. Let me check in and get you some images from our beta. We have a whole team of, an army of developers here working hard. So I'm keen to show you what's happening. So we'll get that to you very soon. I think we'll sign off for here because unless there's any other questions or comments, I'm sorry for being distracted while I've been looking for this stuff on my other browser. So let me know if there's any last questions, comments, cries of anguish. Check out our video, subscribe to our beta. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, by the way. We need to have 100 people in our YouTube channel before we can actually have a custom URL. And so that's super important for us on our YouTube to be able to customize the URL. Otherwise, the URL is just like, 55RQQ77555. So fantastic. And also join the Pioneer Awards. We'll make sure we get that Typeform link does not work. So we will make sure that we get that working very soon so that you can join the Pioneer Awards. So thank you very much, guys. Really happy to have you here. We'll see you again tomorrow night, same time, same place, 8 p.m., Hong Kong, Singapore. Pioneer Awards, I'm being told, are up and running. Join the Pioneer Awards. And we can go from there. So thank you very much, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Thanks again. And remember, don't just trade crypto, trade with impact. Have a great night.